Hello and welcome or welcome back. I'm Tania and this is a long overdue introduction for my 2025 project pan. So not only will I be sharing what I'm going to be working on using up this year, I will also be showing you how much I used in January. Let's get into it. When choosing what to put in my project pan, I've tried to focus on things that are either discontinued or I have duplicates of. When choosing skincare and haircare items, I've tried to pick things that don't work for me on a daily basis, but that I can incorporate into my routine once or twice a week. The first of these things is the Frieda Brunette Blending Shampoo. This is supposed to blend away your greys, and I bought it thinking that it's a shampoo. Even if it doesn't blend away the greys, it's just a shampoo. I can just keep using it until it's finished up. What I didn't realise, because I ordered it online, is that it specifically says on the packaging not to use near broken skin. And I have eczema. And I've noticed that when I have eczema either on my face or on my neck, using this will flare it up. It also just isn't as good for my hair as my usual shampoo. In January, I only used this once because my eczema has been bad. And I've debated whether to keep this in my project pan or move it out. But I think if I wasn't actively working on it, it wouldn't even have got that one use. So for now, it's staying in my project pan, but I may choose to move it out or take a break from it later in the year. Next is my Umberto Balsam Raspberry Conditioner. Now I bought this when we went on holiday. We took Elise to Centre Parks for her birthday weekend and I forgot my shampoo and conditioner. This was all that there was that I could actually use. I have used it before and it's not as good as my usual conditioner. So I'm alternating using this and using my hair treatment conditioner. And I'm pleased with how well this has gone. I managed 8 uses in January and I feel like I'm seeing some good progress on it. And I reckon by the end of April, this will be finished. That's going to be my goal. Let's cross our fingers that I can achieve it. I feel like I need to use some of my perfumes up because I have more than I kind of feel comfortable with. When I look at them, it kind of feels a bit overwhelming. So I've chosen to work on my YSL Black Opium. This is one of my older perfumes, but it's also a perfume that I have been sent a dupe of. But now we're going to be focusing on using this up while also incorporating some of my special perfumes that kind of have memories attached that I like to use when my mental health isn't so great because they can kind of just help me that little bit, like memories of Elise when she was a baby, the perfume she bought me for my birthday that she chose herself. Those are really special and those really kind of give me a pick-me-up when I'm not feeling great. So I want to be able to wear those while also working on using this up. I managed 12 uses on this perfume and I'm really pleased with that. Next thing I want to use up is my BYOMA Brightening Toner. This is another one that my eczema does not like. I also can't use this when I've got eczema on my hands. It seems to be that if it gets anywhere near the tiniest break in your skin, it stings like anything, and that's super uncomfortable, painful, not something that I want. Because my eczema has been bad, this only got 1 use. But hopefully I'll get more uses throughout the year when the weather isn't so cold and my skin isn't quite as dry. Now we're onto the makeup, which is what I get most excited about with project panning. And we're starting with my L'Oreal lip gloss. This is in Molto Mauve. It's what I'm wearing over the top of Max Mur lipstick. One of the reasons I love doing uses is that with something like this, you can't actually see how much is left, how much has been used. So I use this 6 times. It feels lighter than other lip glosses I've got in this range, and the applicator doesn't seem to have as much product on it. I'm really enjoying using this. It's a great everyday option. This is really old. It is discontinued. As much as I love it, I do want it to be finished this year. I've also chosen a lipstick to work on, the YSL Rouge Volupte Shine in number 9. This is one of my oldest lipsticks. It's also one of my favourite lipsticks, and they've recently been discontinued, which I am really disappointed in. I have been really enjoying using this. It's a great everyday option. I managed 6 uses on this along with the L'Oreal lip gloss. I've really been enjoying having the choice between these two while also not being overwhelmed by kind of looking in everything I own and there's too much and I can't make a decision and I go into PTSD freeze and it's just too much. I surprised myself with my next lip product. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner, and this is the newest lip liner in my collection. This is a PR product and I also got the full size as a PR product, and I've chosen this because it goes well with the L'Oreal lip gloss and the YSL lipstick, and I also have it as a duplicate, so once this is finished I don't need to go and buy another one. So it's a way of working through what I've got and reducing how much I've got, even though it is new. We're going with it. It's fine. I used this 11 times in January and it has been sharpened once. We have 2 blushes in this project. The first is the Rimmel Coral Rose blush that I was using at the end of last year. The packaging has broken, which is part of why I've chosen it. It is one of my oldest blushes and it goes really nicely with the YSL Rouge Volupte Shine. My goal for this is going to be to use it up completely. And in January, I used it 6 times. My second blusher is a cream blush and this is Bourjois number 3. I'm going to be using this in winter and spring. This blusher pairs really nicely with the L'Oreal Molto Mauve lip gloss, although it is more warm toned than it looks in the pan. So I could also see it working really nicely with the YSL lipstick. The goal for this is to hit pan and I've used it 6 times in January. And finally for my 10th product, we are working on an eyeshadow palette. I've been watching Pan That Palette book videos for such a long time. It's so satisfying to watch people hitting pan and finishing things off. I will show you what the palette looks like, but I'm not going to give you the uses because I've done a whole other video for that, which I will leave linked. I am getting a bit nervous about this because I haven't used it very much at all in February, and even in January I haven't seen a whole lot of progress on most of the shadows, but we're going to persevere. I'm hoping that now I'm coming out of a depressive episode I will be wearing makeup more. It got to the point where wearing makeup wasn't helpful anymore and I just had to go, you know what, stick your sweats on, no makeup, let's just get through this. And we're coming out the other side. So hopefully I'll be able to pick up the pace and get some more use on all of my products in my project pan. I would love to know what you're working on using up in 2025. Thank you so much for watching and I will speak to you soon. Bye.